that I'm a wonderful person. Just
top of the morning to you, or
today
afternoon.
I will accept myself just
Today's session. Today is day
just as I am.
13 on Keppra.
Today I will
Excuse
say
me.
to the infinite divine being,
my
the mystery
sacrament
that we call God,
of the day.
thank you, God, for making me just as I am.
Today's
Knowing
session,
this,
I
see
will
the
be
world
talking about
just
my
as it
progress.
is.
Excuse
I will
me if
accept the
I'm a
world
little
just
sounding
as it is.
slow.
And in the clarity
I'm
of
still
that
getting
awareness,
used to the
I
Keppra.
will feel peace, harmony,
Some
laughter,
benefits.
and love.
Turn this music down. Some benefits that I've had to the Keppra is I used to be colorblind. I used to not be able to see colors. Not a lot of people know that. But for those who do, yay, congratulations. I can see colors now. So now green is green, red is actually red, and not a foggy gray looking color. And all the colors that are colorful, bright, vibrant, as you would call it, I'm able to see now. By the way, today's medication is thankfully brought to you by Brown Dog and its high octane OG. This is what the nugs look like, because I know I gotta get caught up on my videos for the greens on my shop. Funny story. I couldn't post an update yesterday because in the process of going to pick up my medication, I had a couple seizures in the shop. It's kind of weird. Let me tell you what happened. My girlfriend, who I love dearly and thanks so much for everything that she does for me, she took me to go pick up my meds. And I don't know, I've been sick for the past 2 days. The weather's been really bad. If you don't hear it, you'll hear me being all nasally and stuff. I don't do good with weather change, I guess. And my allergies and stuff act up, and my girlfriend says that this is probably just my allergies. But my nose and my ears and all that stuff has been really bugging me. And I guess because of the fact that it's throwing my brain off already, like my brain is already off, everything taking me off balance and stuff makes my seizures more active. So I had like, I don't know how many, but all I remember, this is what I remember. And I'm not really good at sharing what I see, so I have to get used to this. This is part of my healing and recovery. So what I remember is I remember being on an operating table. Mind you, this did not actually happen. This is something that I guess this is what happened while I was going through a seizure in my mind. This is what my mind brought up. And this is what what happened while I was seizing in my mind. I remember going into, I don't even remember going in. I remember being in a hospital or a bright room, and there was a lot of weird people around me. I didn't know what they were saying. I was on an operating table, and my girlfriend was in a dark hallway, and she was saying something to me, but I couldn't hear what she was saying, and I couldn't understand exactly what she was saying because I was delusional or whatever. And I remember her running down the hallway and coming and grabbing me and picking me up and telling me that it was gonna be okay, everything was okay. And then she was like, I got the weed, threw it in my chest and carried me to the car and put me in the car. But in all actuality, none of that happened. She told me that I was having a seizure inside the medical shop, and they had to come out and tell her to come and get me and to help me tell them what I needed to pick up. So she came into the room, the back room where we do the medical exchange, and tried to help me come out of my seizure, which was, I guess, the part where I thought she was carrying me. But in actuality, she's just talking to me to let me know that I was where I was at, because I had no idea where I was at. And so they gave me the medications, and we left. So I haven't been back to the shop since yesterday. I haven't been really doing nothing or nothing like that since yesterday. So I needed to make this little update video. And excuse me for a second, I have to wheel over and turn this heater off because I'm burning, and you're gonna have to deal with a few seconds of me not being here and seeing the wall. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm just gonna crack this door. Watch it, babies. Okay. But yeah. So, day 13 of Keppra. Benefits of it is, like I said earlier, I'm no longer colorblind. My brain isn't always on fire. I used to feel like my brain was always burning. I can feel the cold in my skin. Like, I don't know, I had an abnormal body temperature. Like, my temperature was always hot, and I guess it was because of what my brain was doing and how it was overworking itself. And now I don't have that overly hot sensation. I have to use heaters and wear covers and clothes, like jackets and shit. Like, this air that's coming in the door right now, I feel it. It's cold. It's fucking cold. I've never felt the cold in my life. And if anybody know me, you know I love the cold. There was a reason for that, because I didn't feel it. It felt good, like a regular breeze to me. But in all actuality, it was like 30 below. So, excuse me. That's a plus. Now that I use Keppra and the medical marijuana, the marijuana is able to do its job. Apparently, the reason why I had to smoke so often, if you guys know me from before, I had to smoke every hour to 2 hours for my brain to not have seizures and go through whatever it was going through, because of where they are at, which are in my pineal gland or my third eye. And now that I have Keppra helping the medical marijuana, I take it as it's helping. It's not doing more, because I still have seizures on the Keppra, and without smoking or doing the wax or something, I overly seize. So in actuality, the weed is helping me more than the Keppra. The Keppra just gave me everything that I like, allowed me to see what I was missing because the weed was working so hard. And by the fact that I was colorblind my whole life, and now I'm just now seeing color. My brain is like overly taking everything in, I guess, and it's got me at as if I'm a newborn baby. Like, I was talking to my friend, and the best way we put it was like I was a newborn baby being born to the world for the first time, and everything that my eyes were seeing is like too much or whatever, because I can't. Like, the good thing to Keppra is that it makes me not have as many seizures. My skin isn't burning all the time. I feel the cold and everything. Sorry, my dog just dropped on the floor. I don't know why she came in the house to do that, but I feel the cold and everything, and I see color. And I haven't really noticed anything else yet, but if I do, I'm gonna make a video on it. And the downside is I'm not able to see too good. I'm in a wheelchair. I wasn't in a wheelchair before. I did have nerve issues with my left side already, so maybe that could be it too. But now I'm not able to walk on my left side, so I have to use a cane in a wheelchair, mainly a wheelchair, because I'm not really good at walking with the cane yet, or a walker. Alright, this is an alarm for me to take my Keppra. I already took it like before I started this video. But everything is shaky. The colors are really bright. Everything in the world is bright for me. But the weed helps me level everything out, I guess. It helps me be able to see, like, I'm able to, like, thank God for touchscreen computers. Because if it wasn't for this computer being so big a touchscreen, I wouldn't be able to see. I can't, so like when it comes to like reading words on paper and books and stuff on TV and stuff, I can't read it. It just does like this. This is what I see. So I have to force myself to grasp the words that are in front of me. What else? It makes me a little slow. But then again, my brain like slows down when I have seizures. So a lot of times, because if my speech is a little slow, it's either because my Keppra is kicking in or I just had a seizure, or I'm going to have one. So I think the good thing about it is it helps me catch my seizures, because I wasn't able to catch them before. To be honest, I still don't catch them. My girlfriend does. Which I bless her heart, like, she's taking a lot, and I appreciate her so much. Like, the most lesson I've learned about all this is be more appreciative, and she's taught me how to relax, because the whole thing about, a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you the paper, because I have the paper. Let me grab it. Excuse me for a second. Okay. This is, it should be on one of these right here.